Namaste and welcome to today's episode. We have been talking about health, wellness, and we've been talking about sleep, we're talking about food, we're talking about exercise, and there's something known as stress. There's something known as stress management, which is also one of the key pillar when it comes to health. Now, today we'll talk something about it, and maybe this gets enough to inspire you to look at things from a different perspective. And if it inspires you, I would urge you to share with your friends, family, loved ones who can benefit from it. What happens is, what why do we have stress when we attach when we it's a meaning that we attach our experience to, okay, that makes things either stressful or stress free. So when you attach if you're attaching certain meaning to your experiences, you experienced something, okay, and you attach, oh, I had this is will lead me to that can happen to me, or this happened to somebody else, same issues, then I will also have the same issues. So then when you attach some meaning to an event that happened in your life will either become stressful or it can also become a stress free life. It's a perspective and belief that shapes whether something is stressful or stress free. Okay, when we attach meaning to events, so certain set of events happen, certain something happened in your family, somebody said something to you, then you start overthinking about it, you start adding 2 plus 2 is 4. That's where you become stressful. Or you can look at it that you don't attach something to it and you remain stress free. Now, you can only do so much with your diet, your lifestyle. You've been eating 80% of your diet is good. You've been working out, you have been socializing. But if you're carrying the burden of stress in your body, the healing will not happen. Okay, most of the time we've seen emotional and spiritual blockages prevents the healing to happen from inside. Okay, and we know that the approach to a health is always inside out. And when you release this mental, emotional, physical, spiritual imbalance, that's where the body starts to heal itself. Okay. Now, what are the experience? We experience stress at four different levels. Okay. It's a physical stress. Okay. When you exercise and you're traveling and a lot of work. There is environmental stress because of toxic environment, because of exposure to chemicals. There is a mental and emotional stress. That's something we brew in our head, and then there is a spiritual stress. Now, most of us live in a busy life, okay, and I think we live with a long to-do list, whether written or unwritten, which never seems to end. We always say that, oh, I have so much to achieve in so much of time. Okay. Now we can't eliminate stress. Okay. When you talk to clients and patients, they say, oh, stress is real. I can't let go of stress. It's common, and we accept it as a way of life. Yes, it is right that stress is present everywhere. You can't let go of it. But what you can do is how you can flow with it more easily. Okay. When you start to learn to flow with it rather than start fighting against it, that's where the problem starts, or that's where the solution is. Okay, so finding peace is what is, okay, rather than looking outside. So when you have a situation, you accept it for the way it is rather than saying, no, this has happened, why this has happened, what will happen to it, what can I do. So when you start to look outside, that's where the stress can go up, rather than accepting the situation at its face value and going with the flow is what will help you manage your stress. Please remember, the only constant thing in life is change. From the moment you are born till the time you take your last breath, the only thing that is constant is change. Now, to keep our life steady, okay, and predictable, what we do is we form a cocoon, we form a shell, and we enclose ourselves saying that this is my life, this is the way I've learned to live, this is the way I'll do. Because we feel we are safe in this environment. Now, please remember, this is our circle of life, but this which gets influenced by things which are happening outside the circle of life. Now, if you try to bound yourself, your emotions, your belief, okay, your experiences within this cocoon or the shell, okay, you are trying not to change, but the time, the moment, your things which are out of your circle of influence will make them change. Now, when there is an imbalance between what you want to have versus what you are experiencing, And how you balance these two, that's where whether you have a stress life or you have a stress-free life is the question. Okay. Now, what happens is also about our thinking. We look at stress in a negative manner, saying, oh, I have this will lead to this, or this has caused this. Versus you look at stress as an opportunity to find a solution. Okay. So if you have enough time to be afraid, remember you have enough time to find a solution. If you have enough time to be afraid or stressful, you have enough time to find a solution or be stress free. The choice is yours. Okay. Rather than spending time in fear, stress, look for an solution. Yes, this is my current situation. I've accepted where I am. What can I do to fix it? Where should I take? Which road should I take? Okay. Managing stress is like a self renewal. When you start to learn this art of managing your stress, you are renewing your body, you're renewing your trillions of cells that are there. Okay. You're making new brain connections. uh, Now, what can we do to self renew ourselves? First thing, exercise. The more you exercise, it does not mean you have to lift weight. You need to learn how to move your body, get physically active. The more you exercise, the more energy you have, the more feel good factor you have, more endorphins and more morphins, your feel good hormones will be released. Second, have positive thoughts. Try and look at things and start flipping the negative questions. Suppose you have been diagnosed with certain condition, high blood sugar leading to diabetes. You can think bad about it, versus you can flip this and say, what should I do? And if I continue doing these things, will I help myself or should I need to change? When you know the solution, you start fixing it. And I'll tell you a live example of one of my clients. She came to us a week, 10 days back, a typical case of diabetes caused by lifestyle and stress. When we talked about what, when, where, and we were able to help her to realize that this is not diabetes. Okay, don't call it and label it as a disease. Label it as high blood sugar, and the body needs to change the lifestyle. For last 10 days, she's been following the diet, she's been following the routine that we have prescribed. And today morning, we are very happy when she said that the bloating has gone, the craving has gone, more energy, more positive thoughts, able to sleep better, constipation is being taken care, all within those 7, 8 days of she turning around things, saying that yes, this is what I wanted to do, why I want to do it, and what I will achieve. Rather than being stressed about it and saying that, oh, I've got diabetes, I have to take diabetes medicines. So these are all metabolic disease which can be prevented, can be reversed. It all depends upon you. It depends on how you want to work towards it. Third, have good restorative sleep. Okay, that sleep remains your best medicine. You detoxify, you reset yourself, you rejuvenate yourself, you rebalance yourself. Everything happens when you sleep. It's not that 5 days in a week I sleep properly, only 2 days in the weekends I don't sleep. Make it a ritual. Give it as importance as you give to your spiritual inclination, to your meals, to your exercise. Sleep is important. If you want to start anywhere, start with your sleep. Okay, finding balance, finding things which are important, finding things which are urgent, bucket them, prioritize your opportunities. Say, this is my priority for the day, I will do all those things. Follow a sundown rule. If you have something to be done, you can't finish it, call up the person and say, I was supposed to finish for this for you, I could not, I will come back to you by tomorrow, day after. You are not setting wrong expectation, then not being met, and then having a change of behavior from the person towards you, leading to more stress in your life. Be open in your communication. Talk to listen, not to answer. Okay, and bucket your thoughts. Bucket what is you have to do right now, what you can delay, what should be the approach you should take, and always work from your strength. So the priority has to be self-care. Then when your cup is overfull, when it is brimmed, whatever is the overflow, that is what you're taking to others to help them manage, tackle, support, whatever way it is. Now, what are the quick ways when you can help manage your stress better? There are multiple ways. Even if you apply few of them, what we'll discuss with certain of few of them, the laundry list is big. Even if from this curated list, if you apply few of them, you'll see the changes. All you have to do has to be consistent and think of these things finding a solution for you rather than handling a situation for you. First is eat healthy food. No amount of uh, positive thoughts and exercise and things will work in isolation if you're not eating good healthy food. And we've been talking about what is healthy food and how you can categorize food as healthy or unhealthy. Learn to listen. Okay, start learning to respond rather than to revert. Okay, because we feel that communication happens that if you have asked me a question, I should answer you back. A lot of time the communication is about just listening to it, absorbing it, understanding it, and maybe if needed, just responding to it. You don't have to revert to everything. Okay, exercise regularly. Keep your body moving. Keep the movement up. Okay, even if it's a 30 minutes of walk, even if it's 10 minutes of walk post your meal, even if it's 2 minutes of walk, keep moving. Do exercise. Be physically active. Okay, spend time outdoors. Okay, given an opportunity to go to a gym versus going out into a park, choose park. Go out, work, move. um, Make time for yourself daily. Give yourself those 30 minutes where you meditate, where you deep breathe, where you think about yourself, you take care of self-care, maybe a massage, foot massage. Okay, anything that you feel brings cheer, bring happiness to you, make you feel yourself, be have a creative mind. If painting helps you, if singing helps you, dancing helps you, whatever brings happiness to you as an individual is something you should spend some time with. Okay. uh, Meditate. Try and learn to meditate. Start with 2 minutes, move up to 30 minutes, move up to 2 hours, depending upon your situation, time, ability. But meditate. It brings peace, it brings calms, it grounds you up. Okay. Most important, accept yourself the way you are. You don't have to look like a magazine cover model. You are perfect. Okay, accept yourself. Don't be shameful about your body, your looks, your appearance. Carry yourself with proud. Walk straight. Feel positive about you. Okay, no two fingers are same, no two fingerprints are same. How can two bodies be same? So accept yourself the way you are. Okay. uh, think of solution rather than a situation. So if there's a problem, start thinking, okay, this is where it is. I've accepted the situation. Let me think of a solution to it. What can be the multiple alternates I can apply to this situation? Apply one, fixed, very good. If the problem is or the issue is not fixed, apply the second one, third one. You'll come to a situation where you start to think about solutions, you'll apply everything. One of them will work. If it does not work, you will realize that situation was not worth you spending so much of time and effort in it. Okay, and you will start to accept it. Okay, prioritize. Okay, everything can't be urgent, everything can't be important. You need to prioritize what comes first in your bucket. Okay, keep journals. Amazing, be it food journal, be it your morning pages. When you write, you remember. When you write, you can refer it back. When you write, you can express better. Keep a journal of your thoughts, about your habits, about what you wanted to do and what you actually did, and then analyze what went wrong, what can you do to fix it. Again, look for a solution in it. Okay. Play and laugh. Okay, spend time with kids. Go out, their kids playing, go and play with them. Be like them. They live in the moment. Okay, you look at kid running versus you look at adult running. The adult runs with the focus that I need to finish this race, I need to finish my run. The kids run with the focus that I am playing, I have an object to do, I have a work to do. And kids run faster, even if they don't exercise, they don't eat as healthy as we are, they don't go to gym, but they have more energy, they run faster. There's a natural swing to their run, there is a natural energy, the chi running in them. Okay, look at this flow. So go and play with kids, learn from them. Okay, find your tribe. Okay, you might have 4,000 friends on Facebook or on social media, but there'll be this tribe of 5, 6, 7 that you can call my tribe. Okay, this tribe can change from time to time, but right now this is your tribe. Spend time with them. Okay, breathe deeply. Okay, if you want, you're agitated, you are stressed, you are in a state of emotions, start to deep breathe. Stop doing whatever you're doing, start deep breathing. Okay, we currently use only 20% of our lung capacity when it comes to breathing. We're wasting 80% of our lung. Start utilize that. The moment you start deep breathing, when you breathe in through your nose, your stomach should come out, your lungs should expand. When you expel out, the stomach should go in, the lung should contract. Do it, you will see that the situation becomes calming. You rest, you relax, you come into a parasympathetic nervous system. Okay. Another important thing, start learning to say no. Okay. A lot of time we get stressed because we feel that if you say no to somebody, they feel bad. They will feel that how rude I am as a person. But you need to learn when to say no. Okay. You can't go beyond your own cup. You can't serve people from your cup. You need to fill your cup. Now, somebody categorize and prioritize and bucketize as selfishness, that is his or her perspective. But for you, your cup has to be full. When you fill your cup, whatever is extra, you don't have to store it. It will get wasted. Go out and spread. Give it to others. Let the joy, the feeling comes to others. Start learning to the art of giving rather than getting. Okay. One day in a week, take time to relax. It's about rest. It's not about shopping. It's not about movies. It's not about eating out. It's not about friends. It's about you at home resting, sleeping, doing nothing. No household work. Just relax. Give your body the rest it needs. Okay. You support your body, the body will support you. The stress level will go down. And most important, the last thing, have a belief that whatever you are doing to fix your health, to fix your life is the positive thing. It will show results. When you have this belief, you will see things fall in place. There's something known as mind-body placebo effect, where when the healing also start when you are into a placebo, when you have a positive belief that I am being supported, I am healing myself. Start thinking. When you start thinking that way, the body gets positive energy. The body starts to support you. Okay, apply all or some of these, and you see how you beautifully manage your stress. When you start managing your stress, you will see the healing starts better. It's not about organic food. It's not about an organic lifestyle. It's about a balance between what you eat, what you think, how you move, how you sleep, how you breathe, how you hydrate yourself, and how you spread happiness, how you are joyful, cheerful, how you have creativity, how much you are open to change, how do you accept people the way they are right now. All these, when it comes together, gets blended. That's what health is all about. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll catch up soon. Namaste.